Yo, 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 welcome to another episode of This and That. I'm your host, Mr. 357. And my guest today, the one, the only, the GEW reigning World Heavyweight Champion. Introduce yourself, sir.
All hail the Empire. Tolos and A Dot is in the building.
Oh, hell, the Empire is in the building. Tolos the God, ladies and gentlemen. Also, I have another special guest, which he doesn't really need an introduction, because once he introduces himself, you already know what it is. Introduce yourself, sir.
It is motherfucking the CEO of GEW, motherfucking A Dot Jizzle, back in the building, y'all. What's good? What's up to the world champ? You heard?
What's good, brother? What's good?
Chilling, man. Chilling.
Off the rip, I gotta say congratulations to Tolos for
Thank you.
And
clap it up.
Clap it up,
It was a journey.
because it was a motherfucking journey, boy. A journey indeed. Give
Well
the man a
deserved.
round of applause.
Well
Thank you,
earned.
Thank you.
Well
Thank you.
earned, man. It was and that fight. We should talk about that fight later.
Well, we're gonna talk about that. We're gonna talk about other things too. But before we start with that, I need to know, like, how does it feel considering that you came in last year to GW around maybe a little earlier than this time? I say you came in like around, I want to say March, right?
Yeah, about March.
Something like that, right? All right, so March. Since last year, March, you started off as well, I want to say something like a rookie where he didn't know nothing of what was going on. In a losing streak, I remember you went like 0-7 at one point, maybe 0-8, if I'm not mistaken, and you worked your way up. Never complained, never complained about, oh, fuck this shit, and this shit is rigged, and all that other bullshit. Never complained. Always took it in the chin, kept moving, and you're here now. You're the world champ. So tell me how it feels from that Tolos to being Tolos the God, the world heavyweight champion. Because you started off as Tolos. Now you're Tolos the God, leader of the Empire. So tell me about that. Tell us about that. It's A Dot there as well.
Yeah. So first of all, thank you. I appreciate the love. Appreciate the support.
Sure.
Honestly, it's no different. The same guy from the beginning all the way to the end. It feels real good to be the champ. It feels real good to be the face of GEW. Like I said, it's been a journey, and I'm glad to be on top. The transition from going from just Tolos, starting out as 0-8, my first 8 matches lost to a heavyweight champ.
0-8. Damn.
0-8.
Yeah, I'll piggyback off that for you. That was
Right.
that was. I remember him losing to King Moose real quick, and then losing a few other matches. And DVD, like, bro, he might leave us, man. He might think you're fucking with his character and shit. And I'm like, I don't do that, bro. You know I don't do that. It's not what I do.
I remember telling you something like,
yes.
He's gonna think that this shit is rigged and we ain't giving him a fair.
And he was like, yeah, we need to give him a push. I was like, I'm gonna keep pushing him as much as I can, man. I can't help if he wins or loses, though. Hopefully he understands. And it turned out that Tolo's definitely a real one to understand. Like, it's a fucking game, man. What's gonna happen in the game is what's gonna happen, and we're just gonna roll with the punches. So I don't want to cut you off on your speech, but I salute you on that, and that's real shit right there.
And to piggyback off that too, I was another one that started like 0-6 type shit. You know what I'm saying? I remember that I was so terrible that I was in matches where I had to.
It's still terrible.
I'm
fucking with you.
I'm actually considered one of the GOATs.
Yeah,
I don't know, self-proclaimed, but I remember like I was in matches where it was like elimination chambers or fucking battle royals, 6-man. Because if you ain't winning, those are the type of matches that you need to be in until you start winning.
I love those matches. I ain't those matches are the best, man. You win those matches, you're basically setting your I can do anything. Like one-on-ones, That could go either way. A 6-way, a 5-way. Those are the hard ones to win. But anyway, so let's get back to you.
Yeah, let me hear the journey. Like, tell us about it.
Oh yeah, man. So let's say starting out 8-0, I never got that feeling. Oh yeah, man, they messing with my guy. Never. I know it's a video game. that's first thing first, you know. And like I said, I'm about the entertainment. I like to see my guy fight, you know. But even before that, before GEW, this is what I would do at home by myself on my own time. You know, I would sit in the room and create different people just to watch them wrestle. So
nice.
To actually see it on YouTube, you know, this was a blessing in disguise. And like I said, it kind of gave me and the family something to do, because now I can incorporate the wife and the kids in something I love doing, you know, sitting down and watching the game and seeing them, you know, compete. So when it started out rocky like that, it was no sweat, because like I said, I had done it before my own time, so I knew how I was going to go. I knew if it was like the first couple of matches, I didn't anticipate that everybody was being maxed out. Remember, I hit you up, Ed. I was like, hey, I don't think my guy is supposed to be maxed out, is he? You know, and you were like, yeah, he's supposed to be maxed out. Like, fuck, I didn't max him out. So we did that. It didn't really change anything. He fought a little bit better, you know, showed a little bit more of his skill, but he still lost. I'm like, all right, no big. And then the whole system of having momentum and being in there, I kind of knew a little bit about it, but, you know, like I said, because I just let it play through. They win, they win. They don't, you know. So, like I said, I wouldn't go leave because of that. Like I said, if day one, dedicated all the way to the end.
It's facts, man. It's real shit, and it's true, man. I didn't know shit about the momentum and shit either. Like I said, I didn't really play a wrestling game since I want to say maybe 2K. I think 14 was the last one on the 360 at the time, and after that, I just stopped playing them. But before that, was like WrestleMania 2000 and No Mercy. So I wasn't, you know, too familiar with the momentum playing a factor and all that. So that was also new to me. So it was a WIP for me as much as it was for all the creative people that we had, and, you know, just setting up these matches and stuff. So we've come a long way, and we still got a long way to go. But
it's still a long way.
Man.
And it's funny you mentioned that, right? Because last time I spoke to Tolos by himself when he was in here, he was telling me that the same thing that me and you was talking about before, when we was like, yo, imagine we had this shit when we was 64 days and the PlayStation 1 days and shit.
Right.
Look at us now, right?
Yeah, that would have been on some. I don't even think I'll be like, I don't even be speaking the way I speak right now, and I'll probably be like a drop out and shit. You know what I'm saying? But
yeah, it would have been bad for me.
It would have been.
Yeah, it would have been bad for a lot of us. Those, like I said, I had when you got me up for one of the interviews too. I had me and Antrax and my other boy at the time. We played a match in my room. And it went 98 minutes, a ladder match, bro. We was just crazy. Sergeant General was in it, Antrax was in it, and the other he had Abdullah the Butcher was his creative wrestler. And we were just bad, and I remember 98 minutes, bro. No, crazy. So,
oh man, yeah, that sounds just like us. Me and my cousins, WrestleMania 2000 and No Mercy.
Mm-hmm.
We would take a ladder match and do the table match. So the little table that was on the outside, the only way you can win the match, you had to jump on the guy off the ladder in the ring.
We've done it, but we never like made a match like that. That's actually really
we would go for hours. I'm talking about, and then it would, because I stayed with my grandmother, so we would be up 1-2 o'clock in the morning on No Mercy, just going ham.
Yes.
Loud as I don't know what. She would come in, y'all ain't sleep yet. Hell
Turn
yeah.
that shit off. Go to bed.
That was the thing. She never made us turn it off.
Nice.
Like, I'm happy about that, but turn it down, y'all ain't sleep yet.
Yeah, but you know what it was too, like that, like in our era when we were growing up and shit, because we're probably like in the same age group anyway. When we were growing up, they preferred us being indoors than being outside looking for trouble. And because at that time, like, shit was bad. Well, when me and A Dot were we're from, like, that shit was really fucking bad. Like, the neighborhood, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, either if you're outside, If you're outside and you're not playing video games, bro,
You're
you're
murdering
definitely doing
someone.
something.
You're getting
Yeah,
robbed.
doing
Some
something.
shit. Yeah.
You're robbing somebody, you're getting robbed, or you're breaking in someone's house, or you're selling drugs and
Doing
all
something.
this shit. Doing some
Yeah.
wild shit.
Same thing in Florida.
You see? Shit.
Yeah,
This
man.
shit crazy. You got those places everywhere.
Yeah, it's good on every place.
But yeah, No Mercy was
We're off
I think it
topic.
was. Yeah,
Well,
you're right. Go ahead, champ. You're right.
The thing with the No Mercy, I'm gonna just throw it in. DVD was born in I think it was No Mercy in WrestleMania 2000 because they used to you couldn't make your own guy, but you can edit a guy that's already there. So I used to edit like Triple H and shit.
Yep.
And I made myself over Triple H, and
You yelling at the
I made myself out of Triple H, and then I made myself out of Sting one time also when the NWO WCW shit, Revenge. Anyway, so World Heavyweight Champion.
Yeah.
Considering that you're the world champion right now, you got any? Maybe I want to roughly say you should have at least 3 opponents in mind where you'd be like, you know what, this man is worthy for a shot. This man and this man.
Whoa, hold on. I got a better question than that. Yeah, you did 3 men. Nah, fuck 3 men, if anything. Who does he think deserves, is in line, worthy of fighting?
It should be at least 3 guys, right? You got to.
Right off the bat.
The first one is the main one.
Like I said,
the one is just
we see a lot of times the same talent. So if I had to throw one out, like I like a lot of the young guys that's coming up. So I like the Tahino Warrior. I like Blogs with Angels. Like,
okay,
I like those guys, coming up.
Blogs with Angels also. Yep.
Yeah.
And the crazy thing, he actually challenged me today. So. So I'm kind of hyped about that. So yeah, we might need to make that happen.
Tell you the truth, that's CFO's pops. That's his ace pops.
Yeah, that's Ace Pops.
Yeah. I know.
Cool dude, man. Shout out to his Ace Pops.
And you know what's even crazier? He's the world heavyweight champion in GKW.
Isn't
maybe we could do something with that. Maybe title.
That's what I said. I was thinking, I don't know. People be just, when I be throwing my shit out there, y'all just not listening.
I listen all the time. Don't come with that shit. Let's not be talking about the drug dealing, mafia, gun wielding guy on GTA. Okay, the crack lord. Okay, Zay. Okay, the CFO. Okay,
he got a North Face jacket and G.
He's on the corner.
He doesn't know how to act. Fucking guy, still nickel and diamond. Yeah, but no, seriously though. I was thinking.
Definitely be the young guys.
Yeah, that's dope. And if you saying Taino Warrior, like that was the first one you mentioned, and then you said Blogs with Angels, second guy. I didn't really hear the third. I don't know if you have one, but let's just talk about the Taino Warrior. Considering he's the world heavyweight champion GKW, how do y'all feel? Well, A Dot, how did you feel about maybe making like a pay-per-view kind of shit where GKW meets GEW, and the main event, of course, is going to be the face of GEW, which is in this lobby right now with us, and Taino Warrior. This is also the current world heavyweight champion. So maybe you could do something and unite those belts and name it something instead of Universal, because we already have that in WWE and we copy nobody's shit. We could make something called like the global type. You know what I'm saying? Like the global super world.
I hear you. I'm listening. So,
right?
True. I mean, anything's possible.
Belt, and then that belt. Look at. I'm not done with the idea.
Okay.
And that belt also can be defended on both shows.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying? Meaning, it's different because you unify the titles. You're basically the super world heavyweight champion. You get what I'm saying?
Yep.
So why not? I mean, I saw a couple GEW guys down there in GKW today showing love.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, shout out to that. That's on Zay the Assassin. Like I say, he calls the shots down there. I don't question him, second guess anything. The call ups and everything from him were all from him today, basically.
I'm gonna keep it 100. He was getting me a little tight.
I know he timed you out. I mean, I was
Yeah.
watching at work. I saw you got timed out.
I was like, yo, this nigga timed me out one more time. I'm gonna fucking
300 seconds. He put him on timeout. T.O.
I was
Thanks, babe.
gonna
Flag on the plate.
out.
But let's get, not to get off subject. So talk about your belt thing. I don't think it's not a bad idea. My thing is, want to get everyone's perspective on it, basically, like see how everyone would feel about it. You put a poll out there. I'm down with that. See what the poll, get people to actually vote, and even if they drop their opinion on it, why is it good in their eyes? Why is it bad in their eyes? I think good side, like you said, you have people go down, fight. There's a big title that everyone
Well,
can change
you don't have to. Technically, you don't have to go down, right?
Okay.
What you
So
do
you
is
come up.
you come up
Right.
to fight this man.
Okay.
And
So
if
listen.
if you win, you can go back down and.
Okay.
Right,
So
you know what
the
I'm saying?
bad
Like-
side on that. You want to hear the bad side?
I already know what you're gonna say, but I know. Yeah.
Go ahead. If you know what I'm going to say, you can say it.
The
If you know
momentum.
what yeah, exactly.
Yeah, most
That's-
definitely the momentum.
That's the real downside. I don't know how big of a factor the momentum is this year. I've still seen like some call-ups beat, some people who've been veterans and been on multi matches, and even if they wasn't on winning streak, they've been fighting and stuff. So I'm not 100% sure if the momentum is as key as it was in 2K22. I still think it's little key, but I don't think it's that big, like, yeah, this guy,
Yeah.
And I will say the reason for that is because Tolos, I downloaded a new guy. That's a new guy that you saw, Tolos.
Right.
Oh,
Me and
okay.
Hopkins asked him personally, hey, you're on a crazy winning streak right now with the old guy. You sure you want to do this? And he said, yeah. So what did I do? I did it. Up,
Right.
down, like delete the old guy's new guy, and he was still able to secure the victory. I think it's only his second match as the new guy in the GW universe, basically.
Right. And then matter of fact, because I lost the first match. Because
Exactly.
it was,
Yep. On
Down
Thursday,
in
the night
Bombshell.
before. Yep.
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess it's worth the experiment. to
Yeah.
see.
I mean, I'm like I said, I'm down just for
It's funny that you say that because every time that I get like a new guy uploaded and shit, I never get the win when that motherfucker gets up there. You know what I'm saying? Like it's something weird about that. And I used to remember when we had Storm with us. I remember Storm used to come give you a brand new guy because nobody
win.
used to change motherfucker and win.
Mhm.
I'm like, what the fuck is happening here? Like, how come I can't do that? Like, yo, you know how many title shots I don't fucking lost because of that shit? And,
Very true.
fucking Tolos does it one time and all of a sudden he's the fucking world champion, but I can't get a world championship. You know what I mean?
And
Yeah,
I'll piggyback off a little more. I was Crazy Fox, also her new fighter, and she won the Queen of the Cage champion with no matches
Oh
prior.
yeah. Patera
The
too,
red.
because Patera was.
Terror, yes.
Well, you know what the difference was, and I'm not gonna lie. So it was such a rush for me to get our guys out.
Yep.
At that time, I didn't have the chance to take the time to go through all the moves and edit all the moves and take the time. I said, okay, hey, I want this to be a setup move for this
Yep.
move, like I did before. So I actually took the time. I'm like, all right, well, cool. I finally got done with him. I finally got done with Fox, and then Patera, she was like, well, Daddy, I want to change my look. I kind of want to be a rabbit. I want to match mommy. So I did her too.
Okay.
And I took the time and did her moves, and I was like, all right, well,
I get it now.
let's
I
get
see
all
it.
three of them.
Okay.
Yeah, I kind
So,
of
but
noticed that. I was
Patera
like,
and Lazaro, they lost at the pay-per-view.
yeah, they did.
Right.
Well, pay-per-view or Night of Champions, whatever you want to call it. Like, it wasn't a pay-per-view. It was some special, like a surprise show. But
Yeah, it should have been on a Wednesday.
yeah, I mean, it is what it is, whatever
Nah,
day
fuck
it
it.
is. But that's the momentum thing right there. Like, does it really? So I mean, you put a poll out there and see what they say and see what the feedback. See
I
where
mean,
it leads us.
it's just, it's gonna have to be because what I was thinking also to doing like now that we have like a huge community now because like we got deeper. I'm gonna say we have at least roughly 70 people now in the Discord. These are active people. So
That's good.
Right.
That's dope.
yeah,
And like you said,
So-
like handle your real life first, man. You show up
Of
once every
course.
2 days or whatever. What's up? Mia, boom, boom. I'm good with that. You're not gonna get what you call it, put in a main event match just because you drop a promo every hour and
of course,
of
course. You gotta earn that shit. Like,
yeah,
you
it's
gotta
a fight
get a
and shit.
DVD your way up.
So
It's funny, but fucking the thing is that I was gonna tell you, Tolos, is like how did you find the transition to, because when you first came in, like you're like, it was hard to make your creation to be elite the way your creations are now. Like now you'll make an army of motherfuckers right now if you have to, and they will all be legit. They can all fight. They all got mastered. They all got their own moves. Like specifically, they match their build. Meaning, like if you're a striker, you got striker moves.
So what I ended up doing,
so
I had to step my game up. First, like I said, I would do it at home.
Character to Tolos the God now, like how big do you see your transition from that to this to you are now? Like,
I think yesterday's match answers that.
Yes.
Yeah. Yesterday's match.
But I know the question you try to ask.
I want to know what he feels.
I know.
Like, because to tell you the truth, man, like when I first started,
totally different turnaround.
I didn't know shit about it. Yeah, completely, right? So what? And considering that you made Crazy Fox. Now, Crazy Fox, when she came in ruthless. She started losing in GKW, FEW, whatever it was at the time.
Yep.
She had a little bad losing streak, but then you updated her a little bit, and she became Crazy Fox that we have now, Beast. Because now she got, not only did she get called up, the moment she got called up, she like after names. 2 matches, she was taking names. After 2 matches, she got the Queen of the Cage. Then she won the Women's World Championship. Then she had both of them at one time. Yeah. Now,
and I need to cut you off again. I think the only reason she lost those titles was the transition from 2K22 to 2K23.
I agree.
I think if we were still in the 2K23 era, she would at least have 1 title still.
I agree.
I agree with that. And it's funny you said that because you brought up Crazy Fox. So my Tolos, just like I said, I took the time out and it's experimenting, seeing what moves I can connect. Like Crazy Fox was like the first where her signature move went right into her finishing move. So that turnbuckle move where she does the little combo and then she flips outside and then she sets up for her Hurricane Rana. That's her signature move.
Deadly.
Yeah, that shit is deadly.
And I tried it with Grimlord, and he'll do like that little running splash. That's a signature move here. So because you get 2. So like, all right, well, cool. If I can do it with Crazy Fox, I'm gonna try it with Grimlord. The thing with Tolos was it never worked out. The stuff that I wanted to give him, it wouldn't work out. I don't know if it because he was a striker or I don't know if I had to change the settings around because of the actual move. I'm still working on that aspect. But I think the difference was figuring out that I can chain them together. And once you learn how to chain moves together, it's hard to reverse them, even for the computer. So I'm sitting there watching this and like, oh shit, man, this guy on 75 and he just beat a 99, 100 guy. Mm-hmm. All right, cool. I know this gonna be a great build.
Nice.
Just by the setup.
That's dope. I like it. Study it. Videotape. You see?
I didn't know you could do that. I know what I do is when I make my guy, I make 2 of them. I make a heavyweight and I make a light heavyweight. And I go, I put the same moves on them. And I want to see which one is like better, like a better build for me to bring to the
more dominant in your eyes, basically.
Right. Mm-hmm. So clearly the heavyweight didn't work out.
But it could. But see, that's the thing. It could. See, a lot of times the heavyweight and light heavyweight, the only difference is the stats. You can have the same moves, the same guy, and the stats will change just by a little bit. It's the different classes. So, like, everybody might make, like, you might see most of the powerhouses or the big guys, they're powerhouses, right?
Yep.
So, you see, like, for instance, Apocalypse. Apocalypse can still have those same big guy moves and still have the same slams, but you see his overall stats. As a striker, you have better overall stats. So he's better in reversal, better than kick out. He take over in strikes. Only difference is if you're a technician, you better in submissions. If you're a powerhouse, your moves might hit a little different.
Yeah. Was more damage or something.
Right, more damage, right.
Yep.
And cruiserweights, you tend to be faster, do more high flying stuff, and depending on your move sets, that's where you're gonna take off and exceed at. So you take a guy like Apocalypse, a big guy, and you say, okay, hey, his stats is striker, but he's still doing like power bombs and choke slams and stuff like that. He's still executing his moves, but the setup is he's gonna lead out with a strike. So okay, what I need to do for the strikes? All right, well, I'm gonna look for a finishing move that's gonna kick first, or a finishing move that's gonna strike that can knock him down. Give him that. So to give him the heavyweight and the light heavyweight, not much of a difference at all. It's just the stats, and the moves comes with the setup.
Interesting.
Okay, yeah, that is interesting. I didn't know that.
I know a little bit about it, like the way you were saying, but the combination shit and the setups is basically.
I didn't know about the setups thing, but I know about the combo and the combo enders because I know that's important. We need that. You know,
that's dope, man.
So, like, I think Hops had asked about at one point. It's a move that when you go to the turnbuckle and you sit him backwards, it's a German suplex, and then he'll automatically turn himself around and stay on the ropes. It's kind of like that little pause in between the moves. If he has a top rope finishing move, it will 100% do the top rope finishing move 90% of the time. Right after that signature German suplex. There's smaller stuff like that. It's slams that has that pause or corner moves. Like I said, the double splash that I gave Grimlord. If you give him a striking move, because I chained that together, and that's why Grimlord has that kick before he do that pump handle drop.
Yep.
Gotcha. So if he does that, he goes right into it. Now it'll get reversed. It'll get reversed easy, but still it goes right into it, and 9 times out of 10, he'll win the match automatically because of that. It chained together, so double damage.
Nice.
And now that you mentioned that, who, if you had to choose out of Tolos, the God, and Grimlord to be like the one you represent the most, who would you choose?
So, just like before, Grimlord would probably be my Sergeant General because that's who I started out with. He goes all the way back to those WrestleMania days. But
that's fire.
Tolos is my new guy. Like when I first came in, I had literally made Tolos that night before. That's why I posted it. So I'm known for Tolos.
I saw you post him and I was like, yo, this shit is fire. And I was like, yo, man, we got a little league over here. You know how it went. And ever since then, boom. Loyalty means a lot, man. You see, anybody listening and is gonna listen to this, y'all gotta learn from this man right here because that's what loyalty is. When you look up loyalty, the definition of it, you got a picture of Navy man.
That's salute, man. Shit, it's real. It's real talk. Right
more, you know.
Real talk, yeah.
That's facts, though, man. Yeah, man. I mean, because as you know, me, A Dot, Zay, Anthrax.
Who's left, right?
It's a lot of us.
We had a lot more, but
there was a lot more. Yeah. But with all the ones that I didn't mention, it's probably not even worth mentioning. But we literally was like kids, bro. I remember like seeing these guys in the street and shit, whatever, and then we'll be like, oh man, I'm tired. But in reality, we wasn't really tired. We were just trying to make it an excuse to go home to go play fucking WrestleMania 2000. I remember I walked to Sunset because we had a store on 9th Street, and that store didn't have the game. And then I had to go.
You gotta go to Booms. You went to Booms?
Get it. Yeah, I went to Booms to get it. I was like,
pay a little early, get that shit early. I remember that.
Hey. Pay $10 more. $10 more. You know what I'm saying?
For real.
And the games back then, they didn't cost $60, $70. They cost like $45. But I was still paying. We paid $55.
Yeah, we still paid. So now that you guys thought of that idea, I want you, DBD, to make a poll tomorrow, fresh in the morning.
I'll make that shit as soon as this shit is over.
You could. Do what you gotta do. So, who, Tolos, do you think is worthy right now? I know you said that, you know, Warrior called you out and stuff, and that might be possible. But if that's not possible, what is someone else that you could see yourself in the ring with that, you know, has your eyes right now?
GW wise, yeah, like right now.
That you caught your eye.
Yeah. Because, you know, the next pay-per-view is on Friday. So
yeah, it's coming up.
You may not even be champ that long. So pick wisely.
Hey, maybe so. Hey, if it's meant to be, it's meant to be.
I mean, I think the momentum's on your side right now. But yeah, let me hear it.
Right off the bat, David Pope.
What a fucking pick.
Yo, that was a sleeper pick. Cause yo, I did not expect
that's the fallen angel right there.
Right off the bat.
Shut up.
Okay. When he first came in, I was like, I really was digging his character right off the bat, David Pope.
Me too. I just text that to my wife because I don't have my notebook next to me, so I don't forget that. David Pope. All right, David Pope. All right, cool. All right, so
who else?
Say we'll let him name three. Let him name three. Go ahead.
Name three.
Yeah.
Give me three.
David Pope, Tyler Jones,
and
I got a story behind this one. King Moose.
King Moose. Oh, I already know the story.
I already know the story too.
You gotta be here to know this.
Never got my redemption against King Moose.
That shit just hit me right there. As soon as you said that, I was like,
floor with that young Tolos.
Yeah, he did. I remember he beat you like it was a false count anyway. He beat you outside the ring by the ring.
Outside the ring. I couldn't get nothing in.
I was like, what happened here? I looked at the screen and I was like, yo.
That was one-sided.
It was one-sided. Then I hit up A Dot after the show and I was like, yo, that's when I said, no, I don't think he's.
I think we lost him.
I think that
you hear him? I don't hear him. But he did hit me up after that show. Hold on. You went out.
Breaking up, brother.
Yeah, you cut out.
For me?
I think he cut out again. Yeah.
You.
All right, my bad.
The last word that we heard was that you hit up A Dot after the show.
Yeah, I hit you up after the show, and I was like, "Yo, I think he's probably gonna think that you're rigging matches." Or something. You know what I'm saying?
Love that shit.
Because I remember when Moose came in too. Because when Moose came in, he was like heavily favored by people. You know, everybody was like, "The Moose is loose."
Yeah, I know Moose too, so it was dope to hear.
He came in before he even made a debut. He dropped a promo talking about, you know, whoever wanted, and I was like, "Oh, like this shit's getting real." So I thought maybe I was thinking to myself, like, he knows A Dot. He's probably related to A Dot's wife or something. Because that's what I thought at first.
Nah, yeah, I met him out here when I first moved out here too. So
right. I thought he was related to Sadie or something because, you know, he's like, hey, what's up, man? All that shit, like auntie and shit.
Yeah, we used to, you know, look out for him and shit when we first moved here. So.
All right, yeah. So that's why I thought that. So then I was like, Total sees that he's gonna think that A Dot's like, yo, fuck this guy. You know
I mean, hypothetically,
I'm gonna
people
put my nephew to win. You know
they do. You have people out there that think like that. I know.
Yeah, there are people that do that. Because yo, shout out to the new guys too. Like Demon King and shit like that. These motherfuckers, yo, these guys are loyal. They're great promos too. Like Main Mags and them. These guys,
Big B.
They came from a brand which we're not gonna name.
Okay.
But they came from a brand where they do fucked up shit like that.
Yeah.
They look out for like their own circle kind of shit, and
that shit whack, man.
That shit's whack. They rig matches.
Where you have fun like that? There's no fun in that shit, bro.
There is no fun in that. It's like, you know what it is too.
You play the game and just beat the computer.
That's what it is. That's what you gotta do. Beat it on legend. If you're tough, beat it on legend. But you know what it is too? Like a lot of people look at it like, let's run it like a real wrestling business. You know what I'm saying? Like they want people to be put over other people, certain people and shit. You get what I'm saying? Like we let 2K decide that. Yeah. That's the good thing about us. That we let 2K decide that. Whatever happens, happens. Now, you're responsible for your own promos. You're responsible for your own, like, you know, segments and shit that you do, like your own little videos, whatever. That's on you. Yeah. So if you could win the match like that and win the match in the 2K way, then hey, you're the man. You know what I'm saying?
True.
But
right, and I think that's what it's supposed to be anyway. I mean, it come in when we when we introduce it to these guys, AI versus AI, we don't give a fuck what happens in the ring.
Man.
We stay in the ring.
Everybody's on 100.
Shit,
Right.
man. It's, I don't know. I don't think I'll ever understand the part where you fuck with people's ratings, and I don't know. You have too much time on your hand if you're doing that.
Yeah,
bro.
that shit makes no sense, man. I mean, but then again, some people want to, like, you know, like I said, they want to run their business, like, you know, in a real way, like the way they really do it in wrestling. So I don't know. To me, that shit's corny. I say let 2K decide, like, we're doing it. Yeah, I don't see any problem with our shit. You know what I'm saying? But
that's facts. I agree.
So now that we know your three guys, which those three you listed are fucking incredible list. Who do you like that's doing their thing? Give me one main person that you're like, yo, I seen this motherfucker come from nothing and look at him now, type shit. Not that he's a world champ, but that reminds me of you, kinda. You know what I'm saying? You have somebody like that out here?
Honestly, like I say, because I was really digging Blogs and Angels. He's been on and off, but I like how he started out. Well, I would say Blogs and Angels for that one.
Blogs,
okay,
I like that.
Okay.
Blogs is
I see the potential in this guy, man. He can definitely win. It's just I don't know. He can't win that match. He be kicking ass and then.
I know he was killing in GKW. He's had some bumps in the road right now, but it's still early.
I found that weird too. That I saw him in GKW.
Yeah, he was.
Not that I got a bad thing, but like in a way, I was like, "What's going on here?"
Yeah, he was killing
the people that should be in that spot. But
he'll get it back together probably. I mean, like if I keep putting him matches, he'll get the W's, string them along whenever it happens for him. But as he's out there performing, like yesterday, also at that Night of Champions in the Bolsko Royal Rumble, throwing people out. He had a few eliminations. And shout out to Apocalypse for winning the Bolsko Championship.
That's right. Empire's holding gold.
Yeah, shit. But nah, I mean, yeah, it'll come around for Blogs. I mean, just gotta sit tight and wait. That's it. That's how I see it. I mean,
yeah, it'll come.
But I like what he brings to the ring. So.
Well, I like Blogs, but I'm being biased because he's part of my squad. Mm-hmm. So I can't really say much like, how beast he is, because then you're gonna think that I'm just because of course you're gonna say that because
talking that shit.
But if I had to choose somebody, like the same question that I asked you, I would say somebody like I got actually a few people. I say King Moose is one of them. Been very impressive lately.
Yeah.
Afterburn. Yeah. Nobody's mentioned Afterburn. Afterburn came in. He's a superstar. And it's like, yo, this man just came in yesterday kind of shit. You know what I'm saying? And then all of a sudden he's a fucking 2-time king of the ladder. What else? He beat DBD in his debut. I'm like, what the fuck is happening here? Like, this came out of nowhere, this guy. You know what I'm saying? And, I mean, yo, if you could beat DBD, bro, out of your debut, you're fucking doing something right. You know what I'm saying? Because let's not forget, DBD is not maybe Sergeant General, but he's in the category at least below that one. You get what I'm trying to say? Like, I breed stars here. You know what I'm saying? So
gotta love it. I love it.
Yeah, man. If you don't think yourself like that, then you're in the wrong business.
You're right about that.
Yeah,
but no, I agree with that. Definitely Afterburn. I mean, but we know what the potential Moose is. Mm-hmm. I tend to look at the younger guys. I mean, we know what Hopkins can do. We know with Moose and DBD and Zay. We know about all those guys. That's why I say I tend to look at the younger guys that's coming in and
that's a smart move.
I say, even Gorilla God Ace, he ended up winning the belt.
Yep. Beat Bubba yesterday. Bubba, that's shit.
Bubba, yeah. Bubba Watson.
Yeah. A lot of people be sleeping on Bubba because he's young.
Exactly. He was at the top until Zay, dethroned him, But that's you know what it is? Do you say you pick a young star? It's hard because
there's so many.
There is so many. Like Tolo said, that looking into the people coming in now, like just got called up. Like Blogs is one of them. Bombshell just got called up as well, and he's on a roll. You got the
Bombshell's been another one.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Bombshell too, Bombshell's like the reigning hardcore champion.
He is right now. Yep.
I don't think tell you the truth, like I don't see anybody like on his level right now that unless you like you know who I think can probably beat him. Somebody, Apocalypse or Gorilla Ace, Gorilla Monkey God,
man.
Right? Yeah, Monkey God, Gorilla Ace.
That's a great man.
You know, like it's like a big guy could beat him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Maybe somebody like Dunkin' Cookies and shit. You know, like those are the type of people that I can see dethroning RJ right now. But anybody else, like even I could even say DVD, Zay, Hopkins, like you said. You know what I'm saying? Even Tolos. I don't think none of you guys can beat him.
Interesting. Okay.
That's what I'm saying. That's just me. I mean, I could be wrong. He could probably lose tomorrow to fucking
whoever we put him in the ring with.
Yeah, whoever you put him in the ring with. I was gonna say Afterburn because he's so small and skinny and shit, but
you'd be surprised. You'd be surprised. You know, like I was talking earlier about the different classes. You know, each class does better against another class. Like
that is true.
I'm still trying to tweak it and play around with it, but from 22, if you was a striker, all you had to do a lot of times is just change your guy from like if you had a heavy guy that was striker, okay, well, hey, I'm gonna make my guy a technician. 9 times out of 10, that technician is gonna reverse all those strikes.
That's funny you say that because that's exactly what I did. That's exactly word for word,
crazy,
detail to detail. That was exactly what I did. I was a striker, and as soon as I switched it over to technician, I started getting my win streak. And I came in with a technician mentality when I did the Baptized in Blood pay-per-view last year. That was the technician DVD. Like I was trying to do submissions on motherfuckers like Zay, and that's how I made him switch up his style. So Zay was always a striker. He was a high flyer actually. And all of a sudden, after I did what I did, like the transition, that motherfucker became a submissions expert. And
that's fucking great.
The story never ends. So you know how it goes. You know the rest of the story.
Oh yeah, shit.
So the thing is too, like I wanna give a shout out to Hopkins, bro, because Hopkins is another one that he started off like he never had a losing streak that I seen. Like if he had a losing streak, it's probably more like 3 people.
Yep.
You know, like 3 times or maybe twice he lost in a row, and then he picks it up. You get what I'm saying? He's always been like that since the moment he came in, and that's why I always call him a GOAT. And he held that title, the hardcore belt, for at least 6 or 7 matches, bro. Like this man, like he was like in 4 pay-per-views defending that belt.
Yeah, it's hard to do.
That's hard to do. Yeah. Same thing with Zay.
Salute. Yeah.
So is Tolos one of these guys that can defend that world title 7 times?
We're gonna find out. The journey starts Friday.
The journey starts Friday.
We're gonna find out.
Baptized in Blood too.
We're gonna find out also. He got some names here, so I have these names, and I want to see what the votes have to say when you put this.
I
poll
say
up.
That's a good idea.
Yeah,
that's brilliant. I say we should make a poll with those 3 guys he mentioned.
Yep.
And those 3 guys can't vote. You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
But everybody else can vote and be like, "Yo, who would y'all rather see the world champ face out of these 3 guys?"
Boom. Interesting.
And the most
but
votes.
Don't forget to put up that vote about the Dino Warrior either.
Oh yeah, of course.
So I say do that first.
I say we do like 2 polls. Do a poll where it says the Dino Warrior thing.
Yep.
Or we could do these 3 guys are like a pound for pounds right now. Which ones do you think deserves a shot at that guy? You know what I'm saying? So.
I like it.
I'm down for that.
That's awesome. Oh yeah, man, that's awesome. So what's next for Tolos if you can accomplish this next pay-per-view victory? Like what you're ready at the top of the mountain. Where you want to reign on the top of the mountain as a dominant champion, or you're just like, fuck it. Once I lose it, you're gonna start grinding and look for something else. Maybe like do a tag team run, because that's what I'm doing right now. I'm in a tag team run. Everybody switches it up. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't always be greedy. Like you gotta understand your place. Sometimes you're not meant to have this at that time. So you wait your turn until it gets there. You get what I'm saying? That's how I look at it. So,
yeah, well, I definitely wait my turn.
You waited enough. I mean, you did.
Yeah,
well,
I think Tolo, win or lose, he's gonna be going for a world title for a little more. He ain't going nowhere.
Okay.
yeah,
Okay.
I probably would. I mean, I think the next thing is trying to get the rest of the empire set up where they can get gold and to be like the first faction to have all gold legitly, where they won. Like, 'cause you got Fox with gold, you got Hero with gold, Monkey God with gold. The girls, they just lost their tag team titles, but what's to say they can't win that back at the pay-per-view.
Exactly. Yeah,
You know what I mean?
100%.
And it would be like first faction with literally all gold.
It's dope shit.
That is dope shit.
You know, just making a little GW history.
Hell yeah.
But if I do end up losing, you know, hey, I lost. Start back at the drawing board, and wherever I fit in, that's where I'm gonna go. I'm gonna compete regardless.
It's true.
Yeah.
It's funny that you know, like you're another person too, where like I noticed that even if you lost your match, I never seen you like cry about it. It was like, all right, good shit. Keep moving.
No facts, man.
Fucking crying, bro. Man.
It's not about. I don't mean like literally crying. I mean like, you know, like people who always say something like, well, you know, I wouldn't have lost if it wasn't for, you know, or if it wasn't because of this, or you get what I'm saying? There's always somebody that's got to say something because they said it. Right. He was like, yo, but you know, I haven't been getting no burn like that. I'm hardly in matches. I'm like, dude, you lost. You washed up. You're done. You know what I'm saying? Cut it out.
That's bullshit though, because I put him in the match Tuesday, and then I said, you know what? I'm gonna give him off Thursday and put Tolos in the match Thursday, so both of them basically had a one match before the fucking pay-per-view. You know?
Yeah.
So, what are you gonna do, right? Shit. People they're entitled to their opinions, man. You heard? Shit.
Right, but I still think that's crazy and foolish, man. They guys take a video game, and it's over the top. Like they'll put the video game over reality.
Yeah, man.
Come on, man. It's a game at the end of the day.
Shit,
it's a game at the end of the day.
It is a fucking game, but some people, like you said,
I won't say bad. These people grow the fuck up. But
they don't get it, man.
I go do it.
Shit. I mean, if they get in their feelings, that's it, man. If they're in their feelings, you won't hear the end of it. Something's gonna get leaked out there about this, that, and the story just goes on and on. How they feel.
Well, they don't have to leak it out about Tolos, because 9 times out of 10, if I said it once, I'm man enough to repeat it. Stop being a fucking child. It's only a game. Y'all don't like it? Hit me up in my DMs and we'll definitely have a conversation. If I need to meet your ass in person, I'll meet you in person. Man.
That's great.
Yeah. Honestly, I don't think like certain people, like I guess they find other things to do and shit, and they don't have the same love for it anymore. Like I started to think that from Zay. Like, you know, like
I feel like that for the CFO right now. He's on the I don't know what word to call him right now.
He's on his trap.
He's on his trap and shit. He's on his GTA
like,
mod right now.
It's like the body language doesn't match the energy it doesn't match the energy he had when he first started it.
Yeah. I hit him up. I text him. I ain't gonna lie to you. I text him. I said, yo, this, that, boom, boom. How you feeling? Let me know, man. Be real with me, man. If you don't feel like you could do it for this, that, and that reason, cool. Let me get all the GKW.
What did he say?
He didn't answer me. He said, "Who said that?" DBD.
I know. I knew it.
And I told him, "Hold on, before you answer." I told him, "Nah." I said, "It's not just DBD. It's me and the Baker too." I told him, and then I said, "It's DBD as the third person." I said, "We don't feel like you're, you know."
Because I tell him straight to his face. That's my brother, man. Like I have nothing but love for him. The thing is with him, I told him, I was like, "Yo, dude, like, I understand you got a life, you got other shit to do, but." Like, you only have one show a week. This nigga got fucking 2 shows a week.
Sometimes
and he works 12 hours.
Yeah, man.
And he does surprises. And like, what's the excuse? If anybody could say, yo, I'm done with this shit, it's you. Yeah. You get what I'm saying? It's like, your heart ain't in it no more. And that's why he was muting me. Because I was like, yo, dude, like, yo, it's like you don't got no love for this shit no more. What happened? You lost the love? Yeah. And he was like, that's it. I'm tired of you talking shit. Mute. And I was like, all right.
Yeah, I just
the eyebrows thing.
Just be real, man. You real, we're good, man. Just no lies, no fake shit. We're good. It's no need for any of that. Just be real, man. Yeah,
That's right.
I'm not feeling this anymore, or I got this, that, and the third coming up as well. I'm into GTA right now, man. That shit got me hooked, man.
I'm not gonna lie, man. I was hooked on GTA 2 at one point when it first came out, but
I get it. He's in the modded rooms and shit, so you gotta.
I mean,
you gotta have
GTA
the time.
GTA came out around fantasy football time for me,
2013.
and I remember I was like, yo, I can't stop playing fantasy football. I got money involved in this shit. You know what I'm saying? No matter how hooked I was. So.
Well, I mean, it's his decision he got to make, man. I'm full supportive.
I respect that. I just feel like if you don't got the love for it no more, then you should 100%, just be real, man. You ain't hurt nobody's feelings. Nah. We're asking you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we want to do what's best for the the brand. So
exactly.
That's all I'm for.
Yeah, fucking drop that shit over here. It's not about just the brand. It's like, yo, you got to look at it like these people that joining. I'm gonna be honest with you, man. I've been saying this since the FEW time. They only join in because they like the GW movement. Mm-hmm. They don't watch GKW and be like, oh, I want to be there, or FEW.
It's only one show a week too, and I get that. That's another thing. Like one show a week is hard. Like you got to wait to see if you're even on the show at that time, and then.
If some of them are looking at it like, yo, I'm better than this. Mm-hmm. Like, who was like that? Mm-hmm. David Pope. Yeah. But he waited. He was patient. Mm-hmm. But David Pope was like, yo, man, I'm no disrespect. I understand that, you got to go through all this process, but I'm better than 9 out of 10 guys in this shit. And I was like, really? I was looking at it like, really? Look at this. And he was right.
He ain't lying. Tolos named him first, so shit. Tolos saw something in him too. Shit.
Yeah, man. It's not only that Tolos saw it, but it's like he wasn't lying.
That's the other thing too. You could see when these people when they come out and shit. Like Jay North, I think Jay North's another gonna be a phenomenal superstar. I think Demon King, Big B. Just to name a few on the men's side, Mr. Greatest. I love the name and
the ladies too, man.
Yeah,
you look at Savage Rose, man.
Yeah, Savage Rose.
There's a lot of females that don't get credit. Yeah, Savage Rose should be getting credit. She was reigning women's champ in GKW when she left.
Right. So
same thing with Sasha.
There's a lot, man. That's what I'm saying though. It's hard, but you could. Right off, like seeing a person's character, be like, "All right, I think this person got that it factor." They're gonna be want to be seen out there. So that plays a big fact. But yeah, man, Zay already knows. All you gotta do is tell me, and we'll figure something out. We'll shut down GKW, and he can run Fight Club if he wants, and I'll figure something out on this end.
That was my idea. Now that Tolos is here, let's see your perspective, because when I said it in the chat.
I got 10 minutes. I got a 10-minute warning.
Don't worry about it. We're almost done here. So I just want to get
stay and tell her to go to sleep.
What happened? What she said?
She said she gonna take Sadie and let her know to go ahead and go to sleep.
The baker's tapping his shoulder talking about 10 minutes. She's whispering 10 minutes. 10 minutes. Shit, I hear her from over here. I can hear her.
She's upstairs already.
I'm fucking with you. So now that you're here, right? Let me get it out before. Fuck, man, I forgot what I was gonna say.
You were gonna say about your Fight Club idea with GKW. And
oh yes.
Too much, bro. Jesus.
Yeah, no, I do smoke too much, but I'm not high right now. But this is the thing, right? I was telling A Dot, how do you feel about instead of having the GKW developmental? We can keep the Fight Club because Fight Club is just like Fight Club is more like a surprise show where both rosters can like bang it out, right? Because I'm not gonna fight Tolos in a long time, so why not fight Tolos tomorrow? You get what I'm saying? That's what Fight Club is. So I was saying instead of having GKW and all these new people waiting, why don't we make like a third show? You know what I'm saying? Where it'll be like. We just move like 2 belts to that show kind of shit. So we can have 2 belts in each show kind of thing. You get what I'm saying? And it'll still be run by A Dot. You feel me? So, or you could have Zay, like he said, Zay do the Fight Club, and A Dot will have like 3 shows where he could divide literally everybody out of 70 people into 3 type of shows. You get what I'm saying? 3 drafts, basically. You get what I'm saying? So now it's all connected. They're all gonna be connected. But now the only difference is you have a bunch of new motherfuckers. They gotta earn their way up to the top and shit. But these new guys get to see themselves weekly, like at least twice a week, or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, Zay, he's like the problem with the one show thing is not Zay, it's the problem with whoever runs it. If it's a 1 day show, then you gotta literally wait all week to get that one show, and those people are not gonna tune in to GW's show Tuesday and Thursdays. You get what I'm saying? Because they're like, but I'm not on that card, so why would I even watch that? You get what I'm saying? And then not only that, but then they look at it like, all right, I'm up for this Saturday. Now, for some reason, say Zay has an emergency or he doesn't feel like doing it, and he makes up something like, yo, I can't do a show this week. Like, these people are like, I'm supposed to debut this week, and now I can't. You get what I'm saying? Like, that's how people look at it. And then, at the end of the day, what bring them here was the GW movement, not the GKW movement. You feel me?
Right.
So
I do think that's a good idea. I mean, that's if Ada got the time, he can do it. I mean, not taking nothing away from Zay, but I think Zay do a good job in what he do. But if
facts,
I really think that'll be a good idea, because you're right. Not taking nothing from Zay, they do see the GKW because that's what we push, and then likewise, that's what I was. If you think about it, that's what I pushed on Afterburn and Monkey God. I showed them videos of both, but they actually tuned in to the GKW nights instead of the G.
As they should, because that's where that's their product. That's where they're gonna be. So they want to see, of course, their home. So I totally understand and agree with that.
But on kind of piggyback on that, when they saw the GEW shows and seen that they can be on multiple shows, they were more hyped to get through GKW so they could get to GEW, get to the main roster. So I like the idea, but at the same time, like I said, I kind of pushed them on the GKW so they can see, oh yeah, they got time, and then like Ace, he goes back and forth to New York to spend time with his mom and his family. So usually on Saturdays he's there, so he might catch the show maybe on Sunday or maybe late Saturday sometime, or whenever he can tune in. So when he made it to the main roster, that was different. So he can see, he not have to worry about traveling and stuff like that. So he actually saw himself on Tuesdays and Thursdays or whatever surprise show came up. So I think it's also the advertising too for the new guys. So because we always sell them GEW, but I think we have to also sell them more GKW so they can understand, hey, this is a development league. But I think if we kind of add that in and incorporate it and say, okay, hey, well, you have a possibility now. You might get to fight the heavyweight champion on a third show, but this is your guys' show, and they have the opportunity to go back and forth. Say, okay, hey, well, surprise, surprise, you got a match against David Pope, or you got a match against somebody in the Empire, and on top of that, that will help the momentum. It wouldn't be a much of a momentum slice between the two shows with like it is right now.
Gotcha.
So I do kind of think that's a good idea.
It is, because if you really look at it, they keep the momentum in the GW show.
Yeah,
you get what I'm saying?
On the universe.
Right.
Gotcha. Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, heck.
And then you know what you could do also, because we do have people that like, all right, let me give you a name. Mark Thunderstone. Like at first, the kid, like he fell in love with the GW shit, because all he's been seeing was GW. So he was cool with the whole GKW movement. He was like, oh, that's what I got to do. Then fuck it, I got to do it. But some people feel like they're being like forgotten there. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. Because they sometimes they've been offered call up matches and they drop the ball. They can't make it, which that's 2K. You know what I mean? We can't do nothing about that, right? Yep. But the thing is, like, I feel what they feel sometimes too, because there's no way that if I've been in GKW for let's say 2 months, and then somebody comes in like 2 weeks ago You get what I'm saying? And then he gets a call up match because he earned it, and then he fights me and I lose. I'm gonna feel some type of way. I'm gonna be like, damn, like, you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, but that also goes back towards, hey, it's 2K, it's random, it's AI versus AI. That's something that they also got to understand. It's not us, because that kind of goes back to us saying what we say. Whatever happens, happens. We're not picking and choosing.
Right? No, I know.
It's all on 2K.
I recommended another idea to Zay, but I don't know how he felt about it because he never got back to me. I'll bring it up to you guys.
Dealing out the drugs.
Yeah, selling coke.
Yeah.
I said give everybody at least 4 to 5 matches. If they win 3, let's say you put 5 matches. If you win 3 out of those 5 matches, then I say you can get your call up match with somebody who's done the same. You feel me? That way it's even. You get what I'm saying? Now, you could either do that, or you can get 5 matches in, and if you win 3 out of those 5, then you automatically get called up. You get what I'm saying? That way, nobody's being forgotten, and nobody's being overlooked, like they say. Because that's one of the reasons that those cornballs left us the first time. But that's overlook. I don't understand how you overlook when you're champion. You were holding a title. You overlooked.
So here's the thing about that. Like, when I was watching the pay-per-view and he had the call-up match for the ladies, right? She won the title, but at the same time, she lost the title because she got called up. Now, my thing. Okay, well, hey, I mean, they know they're gonna eventually get the GEW. Why not give them the opportunity to stay GKW for a little while, defend their titles? Especially, I mean, you got to think about it like that. They're the face of the company, just like Savage Rose. She was women's champ. Okay, hey, right now you're the face. We want to get you moved up, but hey, showcase your talent. Keep promos going. Show everybody else that this is the way to go. And hey, you lose your title, guess what? You moving up, or you made it in the draft, so you got drafted to a Thursday show. So now, guess what? You got that spot, and on top of that, you left out as a champ. I really think they should spend more time in GKW to showcase their talent. And then, me personally, not taking nothing away from the GKW guys, I think it also shows who's going to be dedicated to the brand. Because, you want to get there. That's the goal. Just like you want to win the title. You're not just going to come in, okay, hey, I want a title shot, and then you just automatically get it. You still got to put in some work. That's anywhere.
Yeah. I agree.
So why not let them grow and thrive? They might get in there and say, oh, hey, well, we want to join GKW, and they end up, like you say, with me and Savage and a lot of us guys that end up going and becoming friends in the show. They might end up making a faction and getting called up as a faction, getting called up as a tag team, and coming in and dominating as a tag team or a faction. Give them that time to grow in GKW, so when they get to GEW, it's an automatic. Oh, hey, we know what this guy go bring. We know they got the dedication. We know they got drop fire promos, and they own shows. So I think we should, still give them time to shine in GKW, not just give them that push just because they antsy and want to go, right to the main roster. You know what I mean? Let's let them thrive first and win those titles that they got down there. You got tag team titles. You got the Intercontinental U.S. title. You got the heavyweight title. The women always put on a great show. Give them time to solidify themselves as where they at, and then move them up to the main roster.
Nice.
That makes sense.
I like it. I dig it.
I like it too.
You know me. I like it too. Whatever is right for the brand, I'm with, man. So
same thing. Same thing. If they see, like I said, we're pushing GKW to the new guys. So when they do see GEW, they're like, oh yeah, well hell yeah, we're gonna make it. But if you see those the Big B's and the Demon X, and they showcasing their stuff, and they on top of the world. Like, oh yeah, well, I know my guy could beat him, but he been champion for now the last 2 months or the last month and a half or whatever the case may be. In your mind, you're like, oh yeah, well I want my guy to go against him eventually, not just jump to the main roster, because that's what we promote first. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
So we promote the GKW a little bit more like we do the main roster. Yeah, the end goal is, hey, main roster is like for myself, it's a journey. You know, being patient, being cool, calm, and copacetic, and saying, hey, the end goal is main roster, eventually grabbing a title and saying I'm on top of GEW, just like I was on top of GKW at one point.
GKW at that, one point,
Yeah, that makes sense. The thing is, like, GKW has its pros and cons. You get what I'm saying? Like, it's like some people feel like they're better than the talent that they have there, and then some people are just like, you know what? I can demolish most of these people here, so I'm gonna stick around here and I'm gonna
be the star.
You know, be a superstar here. Yeah. Like that's what RJ did. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because RJ had a shot to get called up. He was like, "Nah, give me a little bit more time. Yeah. I'm not ready yet."
That's fine. I'm cool with either way you want to look at it. You know, and that's how you definitely make a name for yourself too. You know.
But that's a good point that Tolos made though, with the whole if you're a champion in GKW
and you get called
up, you should be able to decide and be like, you know what, I'm gonna stick around here at least until I lose the belt. Once I lose the belt, that's it. I'm going up. Like the moment I lose it, I'm up. I'm out because you already got called up. Your card is already there. Your contract's there. Now you just not gonna abandon your championship and abandon your stats that you got over there. You get what I'm saying? The thing is, like, the CFO your heart gotta be in it, man.
Yeah, I mean, you're not like, wrong. Your heart definitely gotta be in it. The mind, body, and soul, everything gotta be in it. You gotta.
Yeah, man, because these guys that are participating, like, they love this shit, man. But remember, like I told y'all, they were really caught their attention wasn't GKW, it was GEW. Gotcha. You feel me? So they want when they saw me promote this, when they saw when I brought them in. They wasn't expecting to be in GKW. I mean, they know that because, you know, that's we break it down to them when they get, you know. But at the end of the day, they look, at the end of the day, like, the views don't match. You know what I'm saying? They look at it like, but damn, y'all niggas get.
You know what? You know what the thing is? I'm on a podcast, so you got. It's not for me. It's never been about the views. It's about the love. Views, they come, they go, whatever. Someone might click on it, and that's going to count as a view. Guess what? They might just watch it for 10 seconds. Oh, you know? Yeah. So the view...
Just open the link.
Yeah, hypothetically.
Once they open the link,
exactly.
You know, that's
the
it.
view to
Your
me,
view counts.
You don't do the shit for the views. You do it for the likes and the love, like, the people. That's what it is for me. So, like, we've hit 1,000 views. We've hit 2,000. That's all cool and dandy, you know? But it's basically more of the returning people coming back and the family that we built here and what we established over the year that we've been on the air, more than anything. Like, and giving the opportunities to, like, Zay and even Savage before to break out of their shell and be like, oh, you know what? I could do this. I like talking shit about wrestling. I love wrestling, you know? So that's what it is over here in GW for me. Other E-Feds and shit, they're probably about the views and think, oh, if I get 20,000 views, I'm gonna be, you know, the best shit out there. Nah, it doesn't work like that, man. So
right, and that's why I say kind of let them thrive where they at. You know, you can weed out those that don't really want to be around. You know, that's not for the love. Yeah. They just there to, you know.
So, but that's how I see it, DVD. You know, I mean, the views, it's nice. You get the views. You get, you know. More people get to witness what we do as well. So yes, that does have its, you know, the pros for it. But in all reality, to me, like I said, the people who keep returning and who are enjoying it, and I do it for the love to be able to, you know, just talk shit on the mic about the wrestling matches. So that's what I love. So, but we'll see, man. We just gotta get out the polls and talk to these. Talk to Zay, like, keep it 100 with him, and hey, we got these kind of ideas set up. What do you think about this, that, and that? And what if we go this route with this? And, you know, You want to take back over Fight Club if it's less stress for you to worry about, booking all
I think
these people,
Fight Club is better for him because he doesn't have to use his universe for it. He could do it like the way everybody else does it, like the way you did it.
Yeah.
Play now. And that means everybody's momentum is even. Nobody gets hurt. And you can give us at least maybe like roughly you could say you can give us like at least 12 matches. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean,
like a show.
So matches,
on Play Now, all you gotta do is just write them down.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The thing is, like, when I say that it's hard ain't in it anymore, it's like he gave up on like looking for like the people's cause and shit like that. I'm like, dude, if A Dot found them and I found them, how come you can't find them? You got a PC.
Yeah, you gotta take the time. Look, I mean, I had some issues finding some, but I reached out to them just to make sure I get them on the Fight Club show.
And you got them, but he doesn't. He's like, yo, but that's your job. I'm like, well, how is it my job to download your calls for you? Like, how does that work?
Yeah, that doesn't make sense.
Make sense.
Yeah, he gotta.
Yeah,
100, man. Nah.
My job is like, yo, listen, I got new Demon King.
Yeah.
Yo, Zay, new Demon King is hashtag is such and such. Yep. You get what I'm saying? Yo, I got the new Tolos. Bam. New A Dot.
In the hashtag section. Yeah. Nah, that's
like, and you see me every time we get a new member. The first thing I do, yo, put your hashtag here, put your hashtag there. As soon as they do it, I send it to Zay. I text it to him or screenshot to you guys. I'm like, yo, here, boom, new person. Come on now, just do your job. Stop fucking, get off your beamer already.
Fucking that beamer, shit. Multi-car garage, my man Zay, you heard?
10-car garage. Fuck that. So, real quick for both of you guys. Well, I'm going to start with Tolos first because he's the world champ. Yo, what up, RJ? Shout out to RJ Bombshell for being in the building. Also, shout out to Demon King for being in the building.
Bombshell. You heard?
What's up, Demon King?
So, Tolos, considering that we have a new era and a new season of GEW, give me your new top 5 of your new list. Because remember, you probably have a top 5 from people that are no longer with us. So, do you have a new top 5?
With the old and with the new? What? I'm sorry.
Of course.
Sorry.
Of course I got a top 5. Not in no order. I got David Pope. I got RJ Bombshell. Because he's hot. I really like what he's doing.
Philly's finest, you heard?
Can't believe this.
A.K.A. Philly's worst, A. Dot said. But anyway, go ahead.
Cheesesteak City.
I gotta throw Crazy Fox in there.
Ooh, he better.
And better.
Let's go.
Afterburn.
Ooh, that's a good one. These are good. This is a good list.
Can I take your 5th one?
Can you take my 5th one?
Yeah.
Okay. Fox says she won't take my 4th one.
Rose. I like Savage Rose.
Oh, so she said Savage Rose.
Woo! I like it.
I like that one.
Yeah. She's down on herself.
She giving me a run for my money.
She's and we're gonna talk about here on the air, but we got something working for Savage Rose. So Savage Rose, if you listen to this, you can thank us later. We'll give them the shout out later. But yeah, I like the idea that's coming for Savage Rose. So she's gonna like it too.
Thank me later.
Not you. It's not you. You have nothing to do with it. Shut up.
I have nothing because I hadn't even mentioned Savage Rose at all. I don't even know what you're talking about. So I know it wasn't me.
You fucking asshole.
Shout out to Savage Rose, by the way.
She's gonna have some fun this week coming up right here. So we're gonna have some fun.
Nice.
That's a good list right there. It's a good list. I mean, you got Crazy Fox right there. Fuck that. What's her top 5? Shit.
Yeah, let's hear it.
What's your top 5?
Well, top 4 because he gave us Savage Rose.
Okay.
Yeah, I like that. I like Dispatcher. I believe that Miss Dance. I think because we get into a new year, she was a beast last year.
Yeah, she was.
I'm gonna take the time and fuck with her moves. I think I need to do some moves. That's what I'm fucked up. That's on me. Yeah. I'm the reason she's losing. I'll say that right here.
Okay. All right. Well, we can take that. Yeah. Let's see here. Okay, I named 3 girls. Let me give you 2 guys. I like Afterburn.
Okay.
Yep.
And I like David Pope.
Oh.
Shout out to
Okay.
David Pope,
All
man.
right.
You're on fire,
No,
kid.
I'm throwing a flag on the play. Tolos was not mentioned in that 5. I'm just saying.
I know, and he mentioned.
I know. What's going on, Tolos?
Yeah, I don't know.
He's the world champ. He doesn't care. He doesn't really care about his top
Hit
5.
him with the belt.
Hit him with the belt.
I mean, he's the face, so guess what?
Yeah.
He already the best,
There
so
you
he don't
go.
need to be.
Okay.
I don't have to say he the face now.
That's true. You ain't lying.
It's a reason why he the face.
There you go.
He don't need to be in the top 5. He is the top.
That's right.
Okay. I like that.
He,
I like that.
That was good.
he ain't on top of the mountain. He ain't on top of the
That was
mountain.
good.
He is the mountain.
I
I
like
like
that.
that. That was good.
Yeah, that was good. All right. All right.
Yeah, don't forget to get your call outs too in that Fight Club shit.
Who's next? Who's top 5?
Yeah, go ahead.
Me?
My top
Go
5.
ahead.
Nah. Oh, you're going again? You got another top 5. Go ahead.
No, it's your go.
Oh, it's my
Nigga,
go.
it's you.
Yeah. My top 5.
I'm like, nigga, go ahead. I'm telling you.
Number 1 right now, I'm putting in order is Tolos. Tolos is number 1 by far.
Yeah.
Doing his job out there. Number 2, I'm gonna go with in my eyes right now is Getty.
Yeah, GD's on fire.
Getty. Call him what you want, man.
It's fucking GD.
GD.
Jesus Christ.
I'm calling him
GD.
Getty.
GD.
GD. Number 3, I'm gonna go with my man Afterburn.
Mm-hmm.
Number 4, David Pope. And
You guys are sharing a list here?
and number 5, I'm gonna go with the Baker just because of that match that she won the other night.
Of course.
Not because she's the wife or anything.
Like
we have a
that.
storyline
Like that.
going on right now. Fuck that
I
bitch,
know.
you know? Shit.
That
But it's what that impressive victory she did in that 4-way. That was pretty impressive. I didn't think she stood a chance. So that's my top 5 right now.
I want to do a storyline where my girl betrays me and goes with like somebody else type shit, like Terry Reynolds did. Remember?
I remember that.
About Venus. Nah, I'm just fucking with you. But I'm really down for that. But let me hear it. Let's finish.
It's you.
That's your top 5?
I mean, because I know Fox took my 5th one, but my 5th was going to be Mad World, Getty, or 787 because them boys been on the road.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Yeah.
Not bad. It's a good list. That's right now who's wrecking havoc here in GEW, man. Shit.
Facts.
I mean,
wrecking havoc. And I mean they getting their chance to shine now, you know, not being in these crazy ass big factions that they were in. So that helps a lot.
And not only that,
helps
but
a lot.
like if you notice, these guys they started their own factions.
And
They didn't
starting to talk up.
follow
now.
nobody.
They're talking, you know.
They're talking up, yeah. They're speaking up for themselves.
What about you, DBD?
Well, my top 5 is simple. You already know my top 5.
DBD.
Yeah, duh.
You got it.
You get it. You get the vibes. Nah, seriously, if I had to choose the top 5, I'm gonna always pick Hopkins as one of my top 5s.
Fair enough.
Yeah, because he's like, to me, he's great,
Yeah, he is.
like all around.
He is.
You know what I'm
But
saying?
David Pope owns him right now, so
He does.
yeah.
So I want to put Hopkins, Pope, Tolos, not Grimlord, Tolos. Hopkins, Pope, Tolos, RJ, and I'll give Afterburn the benefit of the doubt. If it's not Afterburn, I'll give it to GD. It's either Afterburn or GD. It's like debatable between those two because they both been hot.
Okay.
So
All right, I like that. That's not bad.
yeah, Grimlord's bum. He's a bum.
Grimlord's
So,
a bum.
yeah, he's a bum.
I mean, he did BJ when he was heavyweight champ. So,
he did.
but you know, it was crazy because I was at the point I was like, well, should I just go ahead and 86 him and then just give him a rebirth since I just did Apocalypse so they can run the.
Yeah.
Well, like, nah, I think he's good. I think he's good. And it was actually Ace Gorilla God. They were like, nah, man, he good. Leave him alone. So I left him alone.
Yeah, I mean, he had a good win. I put him in that match for a reason. So he's gonna see some more Grimlord. Fuck it. As soon as I say for a reason, this motherfucker in the motherfucking chat has to say a match that I have on my book that was gonna happen on Thursday, bro. I can't stand Bombshell.
Let's make believe we didn't hear it.
Motherfuckers reading my mind, bro.
Let's make believe we didn't see that. Also, I would like to say that Savage Vega's part of my top 5 too.
Definitely.
He's
So
he's up
let's
there.
talk about. All right, first of all, I gotta go. But second of all, Savage, DVD, Khan, all bums. That whole exchange, bums. All right.
Of course.
A Dot smash Savage Vega. A Dot smash Khan. Come on.
But you didn't beat DVD.
You didn't fight me yet.
Call a down dropper.
You've been ducking me. It's all right though. It's okay.
Boy, I'll smoke your boots.
Hey, chillax, man. But since you're here, I know we wanted to talk about the pay-per-view, but just a little about the pay-per-view. I think I did the former GEW Tag Team Champions wrong, and A-Dot feels like he owes them a rematch against you and Khan. So you're gonna be fighting what do you call it? Mad World again, DVD and Khan. So I hope you're ready for that.
That's fine.
Yeah, I put them in 3 matches in one night, man, and I should have put the tag titles first. I fucked up. So
hey, Brooklyn.
I'm gonna look out for them and give them a rematch. If they lose, they lose. If they win, then that just sets up, I guess, one more time for the title.
I don't think they want a rematch though.
Really? That's not what I heard. But hey,
I don't know.
I think if anybody
give them a rematch, I get it.
Right. I think if you need to be worried about somebody, I think Brothers Grimm once they get rolling, yeah, that's who you have to worry about.
Oh yeah, they coming. Definitely coming. The Brothers Grimm. Stay tuned for that. But yeah, man. I mean, if you guys want to continue talking, you can. A-Dot's gonna head out for the motherfucking night. You heard? But
I gotta head out too.
Gotcha. Shout out to Bombshell for coming up with a great idea. Starting next week after the pay-per-view DVD. I don't know if you want to do it on your podcast. It's cool if you do. Or if you want to move it to the StreamYard. I could get you the audio if you want to post it on your shit. That's not a problem. We're going to do some recaps for the pay-per-views.
Yeah. I'm willing to do that.
As long as you want time, man. We could talk about matches and all that. Don't play games.
He had to go get his eyebrows waxed.
Yeah.
I knew it was coming before the show was over. I already knew it. I was gonna bring it up right now. Actually, I was like, "Yo, no eyebrows joke," but
that's great.
We got it out the way.
Got it. That was just great. I was reading that. Like, you motherfuckers. As
soon as he said that, I was like, "Damn, this motherfucker Zay's gonna do this to me right now." In all days, then he times me out when I can't defend myself.
Fucking great. But yeah, so that's shout out to Bombshell for that idea that he came up with. So
yeah,
it's dope shit.
So, that's a real good idea.
Yeah, and we could call up some superstars, give them a couple minutes on the mic real quick. Hey, talk about their performance, what's next for them, and all right, thank you for joining us tonight. Catch you on the next show, and then we'll bring someone else up, talk to them, kind of like the press conference type shit, something new.
Yeah.
So I think it'll be cool. So I appreciate the suggestion, and always leave feedback, good, negative, whatever you got, man. Let me hear it. I'm all ears.
Crazy Fox for a referee.
We're working on it. DVD's got a week to work on it. It's very hard to do, but we're trying to figure it out.
Yeah,
we got you. We're trying.
We get it.
There you go.
So, anything else you guys want to add before we?
Ready for this baptized in blood too.
Baptized in blood. You know what to do, DVD. He Tolos put names out. He put also someone from GKW. You're like the right hand man, DVD. I mean, we have a lot of right hand, left hand men. So we have women too, who help out.
I'm ready.
Collective group, man. Like we wouldn't be where we are without any of you guys. So I give you all the thank yous and all the appreciation I can, man. Appreciate ya. I'm always working, so it's on ya. So you be promoting, you be looking out, because if not, shit would just be a regular show.
Big facts.
Yeah, so keep doing what you do, man. Don't stop. And that goes for everyone with arenas, characters, promos, stories, all that, man.
I'm gonna as soon as I'm done with this now, I'm gonna get on the creating shit, and I'm gonna make the poll first.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna get on some creative shit, maybe make some arenas or something up.
All right, do your shit, man. I appreciate you having me.
Yes, sir. Appreciate you guys for coming. Tolos, if you need a belt or anything, you already know what you're doing anyway, so you probably don't need me to do it, but... And Tolos actually left.
Yeah, he did. I think he's gone. He said, fuck you.
Yeah.
I think you could hit up Tyler Jones. I think he wants some purple in his belt or some shit, so...
Alright, cool.
Up. See what he says. If you want, you know what to do.
Sounds good, bro.
All right.
Yes, sir. So, again... This was another episode of This and That. I'm your host, Mr. 357. My guest today was the World Heavyweight Champ, Tolos the God, and the CEO, A Dot Jizzle.
Wings up. God bless.
You already know. See y'all next time. Peace.